Good morning from the Lao-China border. Me and Shannon are about to attempt to cross this land border on foot. Although we were warned, do not come here without perfectly pristine US dollars or passport photos, so we have neither. Because we couldn't find anywhere in China that done either of them, or we couldn't really be bothered looking for them. So we're just going to hope for the best and cross. We're thinking that if we just leave China and turn up at Laos, they will not send us back over the sake of a tiny little passport photo. We do have US dollars, but they do have a couple of crinks and creases and marks on them. Who knows if it's going to work or not. And we don't have anything booked for the other side. We're not actually sure if we can book the high-speed rail all the way to Luang Prabang, because you need a Laotian number to book the train, which we don't have because we're not there yet. But if we can book the train, great. If we can't, well, we'll just take another route round Laos and explore somewhere else. But let's see how far we get. Do you have money? You have Alipay? Alipay? I can. Alipay? 1 second. Can I pay you through Alipay? Yeah. 10 RMB, 10. Yes. This Laos? Laos, yes, Laos. Yes. 29. You have more? You have more? Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. So that is how you buy currency on these little border towns. Get it on the black market. This cost me a tenner. He tried to do me out of a third of it, but we got it anyway. So we have 30,000 Laotian kip. And this is what Laos money looks like. Now let's get to the border. So we have been stamped out of China. We are now in kind of no man's land. There's quite a fair distance between here and Laos, but it's such a weird thing when you cross a land border like this. You instantly feel different, doesn't it?
Yeah. I've got a funny story for everyone. You're going to like this. So as you would have saw, Alan went and changed some money for us, and I'd just like to know kind of like what the pound is to the local currency. So I went on my app and I was checking. I was like, it was quite high. It was around like 26,000 for £1. So I asked Alan, oh, how much did you lift? And he was like, £20? They only had about 6 notes. I went, really? I was like, £1 is 25,000. He's like, oh, no it's not, it's £10. And he got confused between Chinese yen and the pounds.
Yeah, so I now have enough money to buy like a bottle of water instead of like enough money for the day. And even worse, I was like that to the guy. I was like, give me more. I was like taking like 20 pence a time off him. That's so embarrassing. Christ, man.
That was the dumbest thing Alan's ever done.
I know.
I hope I remember that forever.
I know. Put a pound worth of currency at the border. What's the point? Anyway, now we're out of China, so there's bugger all Laos can do if they don't want to let us in over a couple of passport photos and a few scabby dollars. So let's go and get into Laos.
Got a nice walk up this hill here.
Quite a nice walk, isn't it?
It's lovely. It's nice to have actual sunshine.
Well, Shannon, I can see Laos around the corner.
Hopefully it doesn't cost more than £1 to enter.
Shut up. Now, as I just said, you can instantly feel a difference when you cross a land border, and now look at this, and there is the Golden Shrine.
Oh, I'm excited.
Yeah, same. It does instantly feel like you're in a different place, doesn't it?
Yeah. Look how dusty the road is and everything. All the greenery, we're like right in the jungle. Although it does feel instantly different, you'll see just in front of me here, they're flinging up these high-rise flats, and I wonder if that's to do with China, because I don't know, you don't picture high-rise buildings in Laos, do you?
Especially right on the border, like there's nothing here. There's nothing here at all.
I mean, they've kind of got like the sort of Laos design, but yeah, it's just skyscrapers. It's gorgeous, isn't it?
Yeah, it's one of the nicer land ports we went through. I must say the Chinese land borders are always like unreal. The one we went through in Vietnam last week was insane. This one's not too shabby itself, look at this.
This could be my favourite, I think.
Yeah, so I'm about to enter my 25th country.
27 for me.
Okay, so we're going to try and get our visa on arrival, and of course you cannot film this, Jesus Christ, there's about 500 people in here. Okay, we will let you know how we get on.
What a big queue. That's us made it through probably one of the dodgiest border crossing we have done ever. Started off with handing our passport at one counter. You get passed to the next counter, they don't check your face or anything, just put the visa in and you pay the cash. They didn't accept one of the notes because we had a pen mark on it, so we had to go in the suitcase and empty everything out. But we didn't need any of the documentation that it said you required online, such as the form and the passport photos, so just shows you take risks and they'll pay off most of the time.
Yeah, it was funny. There was just behind the second counter a big pile of passports, and next to it a big cardboard box just full of banknotes. There was dollars, there was RMB, there was Laotian kip in it, everything. And they would just try and hand out people's passports to whoever it is. We kept giving people wrong passports.
Now we're in the middle of nowhere.
Now, there is plenty stands here for me to spend the £1 or £2 which I bought on the China side. So,
I think our coffee.
should we go and have a wee shopping spree?
Oh yes, let's go
do it.
wild. How do we get train to Luang Prabang?
Train station?
To Luang Prabang?
Yes, this is
This car?
yes.
How far away is it?
One person, 15,000 per person.
Well, it's 2 people.
Yes.
15?
2 people.
So 30,000 for 2 people?
No, 15,000 one person.
Yeah, so 30,000 for 2.
100,000 give 3 people. 15,000. 15,000 give 1 people.
How far is the train?
Yes, you have.
How far? Kilometres? 5 kilometres? 10 kilometres? Train station?
Yes, this is car.
I see the car, but how far is the train station?
No. 100,000 give.
Okay.
have not enough. I have
No.
What is going on? This is crazy.
3 people.
2 people.
20 yuan for 1 person.
Never going Chinese.
Okay. Well, there we are. Got to the ATM over here and we've lifted £1 million. So we'll try again. This is what the money in Laos looks like. Not these wee scabby notes that I got before. So we're at the train station. Let's see if we can get a ticket for the high-speed rail to Luang Prabang.
I know this station is quite literally in the middle of nowhere. There's nothing nearby, no hotel, shops, anything. So if we can't get a train today, I'm not quite sure what we're going to do. Is it Luang Prabang today for 2 people?
The Scottish accent is struggling here.
I think it's
This one here, yes. Yes.
so it's $13 each for the train. A wee bit more expensive than what we've been used to in China, but it's an hour and 10-minute journey. It's not too bad.
And now we get to see what the Lao-China high-speed railway is actually like. Is it going to be the same as China? We'll soon find out.
I think it will be,
Yeah.
because the train actually comes direct from China, the one that we're getting on. Sorry?
Ticket to Luang Prabang.
Yes.
To Luang Prabang, yes.
Today to Luang Prabang
Yes.
Yes.
at
1:35. Yes.
the price here.
Okay.
150.
We Alipay?
Do you-
Alipay?
No.
No?
Only cash.
Only cash? Oh, it says Visa here.
No.
You got the...
That
No,
is
you've got enough.
I have enough.
So 552. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
only 2.
Cash only places are an absolute pain in the
อันนั้น
arse.
เอาเมียนไปไหม
I hate when they have the signs
I
there
know,
though.
deceiving sign. It says WeChat, Alipay, Visa. cash.
Thank God for you and money. Time to board, and this place sounds exactly like the train stations in China, but as you can see, it's not very organised. This queue is chaotic, so I think we're just going to stand back and wait for it to die down a bit.
So this is what the train ticket in Laos looks like. Pretty standard QR code. Got your seat number on it.
One thing I hate about Asia is how many skippers there are. Like, this queue is insane, and you see people just jump in front as if we're not all waiting here, trying to get on the exact same train.
Thank you.
This is cool. How colourful it is.
Yeah, green train. Never seen a green train in my life before. Look at the colour of this thing. This is nice.
Tell it's brand new.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Jesus, it's absolutely packed on here. Bloody hell.
Sorry.
So there is definitely going to be nowhere for our bags.
How funny, I'm sitting next to the guys that we shared a taxi with this morning to get to the station. Of all the seats that we've sat together, how weird.
Right, we'll let everyone get sat down and then we'll give you a little tour of the inside of this train. It looks really nice, it looks brand new. But yeah, we'll let everyone get settled. It's a little bit hectic on here.
Wow, look at this. Chinese sausage.
Yeah, you can smell it straight away, the Chinese sausage. This is lovely.
What is this? Oh wait, is that just a cup?
Yeah.
This is quite unexpected. This is very fancy compared to the ones that we've had in China.
Yeah, this is actually nicer.
It's quite like a little juice or water or something, quite thirsty.
Which one?
Forgot.
That looks like something you would like,
It's
Shannon.
very orangey. I've got the New Year decorations up. There we are, perfect.
Thank you. Right, so we go for...
Little tour. It's busy. Love the uniform. The purple shirt and the purple hat.
Very unique, isn't it? I've never seen that before.
The hot water like we've got in the bullet trains in China.
Shall we give the toilet a bash?
When you go to the honours. It is so tight in here that it's just luggage everywhere.
Not too bad. Toilet's not bad. Get an actual proper toilet. The world's smallest sink. I wouldn't even get my hands in there. This is alright. Yeah, it's quite hard to give you a little tour of this train. There is literally people and suitcases and bags everywhere. But I love this little bar we've got.
Feels like business class
Yeah.
on Emirates.
And honestly, the smell of Chinese sausages in here is just completely taken over.
Someone's actually sitting.
So this right here is the same kind of toilet you get on a British train. So you press a button and the entire wall automatically peels away. This is what we have back home. It's the first time I've seen that outside of the UK, that's that same style toilet. And up there again, it's just the same carriage. Now, Shannon, why did we wait until we got to the train today? Because I did say earlier that we didn't book the ticket because we couldn't get a Laos number, but you could book it on this secondary site, but we actually chose not to.
Yeah, so looking online there wasn't many options to pre-book the ticket. The only site that we found was $55 per person for the exact same train that we're on today, which we got the ticket for $13 at the ticket counter. But there's a lot of like scary stories online saying hello.
Cool.
Hello! Hello! Welcome to Laos.
What's your name?
I'm Yang.
I'm
Yeah.
Alan. Nice Nice to
I'm
meet you.
from China. You?
Scotland, Scotland.
Scotland.
Yes.
Okay, nice.
Nice.
Very beautiful country.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye
you.
bye.
Bye. Yeah, so what I was saying was on the site it was $55. Obviously you saw we bought the tickets at the train station for $13. But there was a lot of scary stories online saying that if you get there that day, don't expect to get a ticket because they're always sold out. So we'd kind of half expected that we wouldn't have made it today, but here we are, we have.
Touch wood. Everything is going completely smooth at the plan considering how little we had organised or booked this morning. Fingers crossed it stays that way. The seats on the train are pretty standard, although you've got like a nice curtain in case the sun's shining in. Just the usual standard seat, a little pocket.
Good leg room.
Yeah, if my bag wasn't here, I'd have even better leg room. But for 13 quid and it gets us across like the entire country.
No, I think we're getting far too used to the bullet trains now because you think like £13 for an hour journey is quite expensive, but then you realise that you're actually travelling across half of the country, and if you were driving it would probably take you 8-9 hours. So yeah, it's amazing that they can set these up. You don't even feel like you're going fast. Like look how smooth it is. Like no movement at all.
They don't really know order around here, do they? Anyway.
Arrived. God, it's like 3 seconds to get off that and get your bags, and it's like a stampede to get through everyone. Anyways, let's get a taxi. Still doesn't look like we're in Luang Prabang. We're just surrounded by mountains and not seeing many buildings or anything at all. Well, that rounds up the China-Lao border. I have to say that was pretty efficient, straightforward, and it just shows don't always trust the scare stories that you hear online, because me and Alan would say that was probably the easiest journey that we've had since travelling around. And it was pretty similar to what we were used to in China, so there wasn't many differences in that sense. So hopefully China can manage to build the train all the way from Beijing straight into Thailand. That would be so cool to see that in the next few years.